Y'all already know what it is, twins. Salute, salute, salute to all my generals, all my lines, all my real men. Y'all already know how we do. Let's get into it. First off, hit me on IG, John J748. That's John J748. Hit the subs, hit the shares, blow up the comments. Let me know what y'all want me to touch up on. I'm about to touch up on my son Guilty, one of the homies. I mean, some homies be feeling like I'm blood bashing. I'm not blood bashing. I'm just giving a different narrative, a different perspective from the narrative and the perspective that was already painted by a lot of homies. They was given the opportunity to say what they said. They did what they did. A lot of it I'm like, just let's say I didn't agree with, so here I am. So at the end of the day, definitely hit the subs. Let's get the subs up. Hit the comments, hit the shares. Follow me on IG, John J748, and let's get into it. Bloody Guilty. Now, Guilty is a short motherfucker. I would have to say like 5, no taller than 5'6". I want to say that motherfucker 5'5", to be honest. He's not tall in stature at all whatsoever. He's not even wild brolic, even though he did have some weight up north. He got his weight up top. But when he was on in the full building, he wasn't. In the full building, he was a little dude. And he was a wild dude. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he Guilty from the Heights. But he got family in the Bronx too. He's like I said, he like a half and half ass nigga. I don't think he was Puerto Rican. I think my nigga was straight Dominican. Somebody said he was Puerto Rican. Nah, Guilty was Dominican. He was repping them plátanos hard, you heard? Ain't no disrespect to my plátanos out there. Ya tú sabes. Que lo que es. But he was on that Dominican shit hard, even though he was blood. Hence the craziness. Check this shit out. So my son was in the full building, and he turned blood. He one of the first homies, and he transitioned from. To be honest, I don't know what made him turn blood. I know we had the conversation. I know me and him had the conversation, and I think he in the conversation to me, when I asked him, like, yo, bro, what the fuck made you turn blood out of all things? I mean, like, the nigga could barely speak English at the time. He learned his English, the majority of his English, he learned and perfected while in jail. He always could talk English, but it wasn't like, he learned it in jail, bro. I forget how much time Guilty did. I think it was at least 16 or something like that. He did a lot of numbers. And he fucked himself over by catching cases on the island. So Guilty, like I told you, he's a short Dominican nigga with an accent. I forget who it was that brought him home, turned him home, but it was a known hitter too. Guilty ended up being GF with his own hood because he was so wild. I believe he was 9-tray or 8-tray. I forget. It could be G-Shine. I forget. I ain't even gonna start freestyling. It could be the Stones, Brent. I forget what the fuck. I think it was 9-tray though. Bloody Guilty. I think it was Trey. 9-tray. And my nigga was a loose cannon. So I know Guilty from the island. Guilty was a hitter. He was stabbing niggas on the school floor. He wasn't just banging on kings though. And he wasn't like, I don't even know no kings that he hit, to be honest with you. Not like in the island or up top, but I do know that he was putting pain on whoever it was that they had drama with. Niggas had to put work in, was putting work in on niggas. I know that he stabbed some one nigga that I know personally called Los. Los was basically a neutral nigga, and I think it was over money or niggas talking shit, and he hit the nigga in the school floor, stabbed the nigga, and the nigga Guilty was he was a shooter. He was catching cases. He was saving his tickets. When me and him was in Wyoming together, the nigga was showing me all his tickets. I'm showing him my tickets. Niggas is comparing tickets. We used to call them shit movies. Those were what movies are. Those were the receipts. I guess what people call receipts now. is basically what we was just calling movies. Like, yo, look, nigga, you want to see a movie, nigga? Look, check this movie. Inmate blase blah is running through the yard with a sharp object in his hand. he approaches inmate blase blah and stabs him multiple times and whatever. Like, those were movies to us. We was like, yo, you want to see a movie? Nigga, I got a movie for you. So, Guilty had mad tickets. He had more than me, I ain't gonna lie. My shit was like this thing. My nigga had a whole book of shit, right? So he was just more loose. Like I told you, some niggas was just only knew one. He was real smart though, but he slowed down when he came up top and he was with us. Like when I say us, I mean, you know, my real ones, my lines that I was with in Wyoming, because we was in Wyoming together for a minute. I mean, I was with the nigga till he went home the last couple of years, like the last like year and a half before he went home, he was with me. So my nigga Guilty, check it, right? He gets into some shit. He ends up getting his own hood, right? He's a GF, non-Trey at one point in C-74. He was GF. He gets into some shit. I forget what the fuck it was that happened, so I ain't gonna start freestyling. I gotta holler at one of my twins. And he ends up saying, I ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more. Something happened when niggas was trying to question his gangster, I guess. And he took that shit as an ultimate sign of disrespect and disloyalty. And he said, what? And he started coming at niggas. And he told niggas, eat something. I ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more. And he just washed his hands with the homies. Facts. He just washed his hands with the homies. He went somewhere up top. I don't remember if it was either Washington or Green. But he went one of them spots. And he had to make a movie over there too. Now he ended up getting put on the plate. He was full. Guilty was full. Because Guilty ended up, I believe, putting hands for shooting some other homies too. Because after he dropped his flag, they put a plate on him. He was a plate. So I don't remember if it was in court or wherever it was at, he encountered one of the homies. Niggas try to flex on him and he shot one of the homies. Facts. So now my nigga got all this shit going with him. The nigga went from being one of the most known, notorious blood niggas on the low. Niggas don't really talk about Guilty on the low, but Guilty's name was ringing bells crazy. And a little short Dominican nigga, bro. Barely with broken English. And thick ass eyebrows, bro. My nigga had long hair by the time he was up top. I think he always had the long hair though. He had braids and shit though. I don't know. He was a little short pit bull. My nigga was a little lion. I ain't gonna lie. So now here we go years later. Right? He's in Wyoming. I forget whether I was there first or he was there first. I think he came after. I think I was already there. Right, he ends up landing in the same house with me. I automatically remember this nigga. I'm like, yo, we chop it up, you know what I'm saying? We start vibing. Like, yo, nigga, you was here, there, boom, boom, boom. And we like, yo, we come to realize, yeah, like, my nigga, that's him. I mean, I'm like, yeah, nigga, I remember you, my nigga. You was in the fold, but when I was in the fold, man, and we chop it up. We know each other. We start building an even stronger bond while we there together. Because now he got the Bloods on his ass. Like, and in Wyoming, the Bloods was popping off still, and the Kings was popping off crazy. We was all popping off crazy in Wyoming. We was taking turns, bro. And anybody that, you know what I mean? Y'all want validation, go ahead, hit the comments. Niggas will let y'all know. There's niggas on here that was there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I'm talking about is facts. Like, the Kings and the Bloods, we was clout chasing whose name was ringing more bells. Like, we was trying to be more hotter than them, and it was less of us than it was them. It was more homies, but still, we was like putting work in. Like, every other day, something was happening. The homies was doing something, we was doing something. It was always something new that we could get involved in and put work in. The shit was entertainment. Word get out that this nigga Guilty now is in Wyoming. Wyoming is a big spot, bro. We got some hitters in Wyoming too. Word start getting around, word start circulating. Niggas like, yo, tell that nigga Guilty play the yard, tell that nigga Guilty play the yard. I get word to him where he at. Niggas find out where he at. He with me. He letting me know. He like, yo, niggas want me to go to the yard. Boom, boom. I think he seen niggas on the way to the mess hall too. And niggas, that's what happened. Before niggas tried to send the nigga to the yard, niggas was going to the mess hall And niggas already had a hit out on Guilty. Somebody ID my nigga already in on the walkway while he was getting ready to go to motherfucking chow or coming back from chow. I forget where it was, programs, whatever. Niggas try to shoot him. Niggas miss. I mean, my nigga try to get at niggas, but niggas did. You know what I'm saying? Niggas did the, you know what I mean? 60-yard dash on the nigga, tried to shoot the nigga, then did. You know what I'm saying? On some Barry Sanders shit. So my nigga didn't get their hands on the nigga. Niggas got back. Nah, niggas is like, yo, niggas trying to shoot me. My nigga, he's like, yo, niggas just trying to cut me. I'm like, what? So we got a treaty with the homies. You feel me? So my son, Trinitario nigga, my son Heck, shout out to my nigga Heck. He already know about the situation. Him, Heck, was one of the Trinities. He was head of security at the time. And we had guns all over the place. We had all type of different shit. You know what I'm saying? And because my nigga, Guilty was Dominican, a lot of the Trinities used to fuck with him. Even though he was neutral, they was trying to get the nigga to turn Trini bad, but he never did turn Trinitario. But back then it was called Patria. He ain't turned Patria, you know what I'm saying? Which is the same thing, same family. He just didn't turn Patria, you know what I'm saying? So, but they used to fuck with him because he was 100% Dominican. My nigga was Dominican to the core. So what happens is, we arm the nigga up. My nigga Heck finds the biggest shit he could find. And hit the nigga Heck with that, yo, here, take that. My nigga Guilty's like, yo, so we already made arrangements where it's gonna be a gun-to-gun now. We end up having a powwow in the yard. I'm kind of skipping the powwow in the yard. We was in the yard, I believe, first, right? After they tried to shoot Guilty. I know I was holding the nigga Guilty down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I ain't give a fuck. Like, that was one thing about me. If it wasn't involved with my bros, usually that's supposed to mind my business. But if you was my nigga, I tell my bros mind they business. That's my nigga, I got this. And any bros is, I mean, wanna something like, I'm not, y'all niggas ain't got nothing to do with this shit, I got this. But I'm not that type of dude that just because you're not a king, you're not repping what I'm repping, I'm not. If I respect you and I fuck with you, I fuck with you, you feel me? So I held my nigga down in the yard. I mean, we gotta be armed up and all that. I went out to the yard and I held the nigga down. The homies that's trying to get at him, I know some of the big homies. So I'm putting words out there, sending kites out to the yard too. Like, yo, I'm gonna chop it up with y'all niggas about my son Guilty. Put words into some of the big homies, the GFs is there. Niggas like, all right. You know what I mean? Out of respect, because they knew that the nigga gun go off. They knew niggas just try to shoot him. We know that he, you know what I mean? Now niggas are saying that he gotta go. You know what I mean? So niggas like, all right, my nigga go gun to gun with anybody. Whoever, you know what I mean, want to step up. Go gun to gun with somebody, and after that, the end result is the end result, and it's dead. It's a done deal. Feel me? So niggas was like, all right. They gave the plate to one of the homies. They gave the homie the plate. They was like, yo, listen, we set it up for like the next day type shit, you know? So that we have time, you know what I mean, to get everything in order. We ain't just gonna jump out the window, you know what I mean, police or low. We gotta make sure shit right. You don't even want everybody in the yard. You want a certain amount of niggas in the yard. You want to tell niggas not come to the yard. Fact. Some niggas can't even come to the yard actually because if you do it at a certain time, niggas is in school, programs, whatever. So what we do is set it up for the morning. I believe it was in the morning. Strap my nigga up like I told you. Niggas go outside. My man's me, my son Heck, Guilty, like a couple of my bros. I think my nigga Baby Caballo, that's one of the little Trinis that was there too that held weight. I mean, it was a couple of Trinis, some Dominican dudes, me, my son Guilty, and the homies. One of the homies, I mean, niggas go in the bathroom. Niggas like, yo, listen, just go in the bathroom, then you go in the bathroom. My nigga Guilty went in the bathroom. Man. My son in there, he got hard like a motherfucking lion. That's why I fuck with my nigga. My nigga went up in that motherfucking bathroom. He had that thing. The homies is outside. We all outside incognito, but we all outside the bathroom. I mean, nobody's going in there. Everybody know that bathroom is off limits. Nobody's going in there. We got our little watches set up for, like, if anybody try to go in there, we shut it down. Nah, hold on, go over here, wait. Something's going on type shit right now. And we got our eyes on the police. Guilty goes in the bathroom. 10, 15 seconds later, they send the homie into the bathroom. I forget what the homie's name is, so I can't say his name. The homie goes into the bathroom. 5, 6 seconds later, the homie come flying out the bathroom. Yo, that motherfucker got a sword. You can't make this shit up, Twins. That nigga flew out the bathroom. He flew out the bathroom. 5 seconds, my nigga. He was in the bathroom 5 seconds. And it looks like when he seen what this nigga, it's not what it looks like. That's what he said out his mouth. Yo, that nigga got a sword. Yo, that shit big as fuck. Pause. Yo, word to mother. Word to mother. He flew back out the bathroom. When I chopped it up with Guilty, Guilty was like, the nigga pulled out some little shit. I don't even think he had a knife. I think the nigga had a razor, my nigga. I think the nigga went in there with a razor, bro. He went in there literally, how you say you take a knife to a gunfight? Yeah, that's kind of that situation right there. Unless you fucking Mr. Miyagi with that bitch and you gonna wax on, wax off that nigga neck, you about to get, like, these niggas like mad unprepared, bro. That nigga flew out the fucking, I get a kid hard for going in the bathroom with a razor. That means he was gonna go gun to gun, razor tag shit. But that didn't last long. When he seen that thing, he's like, yo, hold on. This ain't part of the this ain't part of the motherfucking program, you heard? That nigga flew out. The homies is like, yo, what the fuck is you mean? That nigga, get the fuck back up in that bathroom. So niggas have a little, like, niggas running to go in the bathroom. I forget if it was me or whoever. Like, yo, nigga, you good? Like, yo, that nigga ran the fuck out. Because it was like a little bit of a scuffle, but nothing really happened. It's like, he seen that shit, that nigga, and he ran out the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, he tried to hit the nigga, then he starts grabbing, like, Guilty's hand type shit. Then he flew out the bathroom not to let Guilty stab the nigga. So we come back out, and I believe it was Wes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wes. He was the GF for the 9 trades. And Wes was like, yo, he was pissed off. He felt like, man, you know what? And then at the end of the day, he was like, yo, you know what? That shit is a done deal. You know what I mean? What happened, happened. You ain't got to worry about shit. None of my homies ain't gonna do nothing to the nigga. Boom, boom. He good money. Boom, 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 boom. So the nigga Wes was like, fuck it. This shit ain't working out. This nigga done dropped the ball. Had the opportunity to handle this shit, get niggas up out of here. You know what I mean? And 1, 2, 3, nah, shit went left. Now what happens? The nigga that went in there to go gun to gun with Guilty, guess what? Yeah, he got shot on the walkway by his own homies. Facts. Facts. Shout out to all my lines. Shout out to all my twins. Shout out to all my real men. Y'all already know what it is. Nothing but Lions Love. I got another little one for y'all. On tomorrow, my nigga Tankhead, not my nigga, let me take that back. My bro Hectec and Tankhead, when they both had CMC Escort. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Anyway, y'all already know what it is. Lions and Men all day, every day. Hit me up on the gram, John J 748. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do a live later, maybe do a live later on tonight. And we get it lit. So y'all already know what it is. Hit the comments, hit the shares, hit the subs, and let's get it popping, twins. Lions Love all day, every day. Y'all already know what it is. Slow, slow, slow. Peace.